do to generate pipeline quickly? I was thinking of like tactics, like I could send content via email or send out a webinar recording to try and get some MQLs. But because we were on such a short time frame, we needed to get pipeline before the end of the year. I couldn't really send out content and then wait for someone to download it and MQL and follow our typical MQL process, because we needed meetings, we needed a pipeline. So I wanted to focus on accounts that were farther along in their buyer's journey. And this is where TrustRadius comes into play. And I think on the next slide, there is an example of the bot that we had. Perfect. So this is where TrustRadius comes into play. I have a background in account-based marketing. I ran an ABM program at my previous company, Social Chorus. So I really know the value of intent data. And through TrustRadius intent data, I was able to see which accounts were researching Optimizely, which accounts were looking at our product category, and even able to see which accounts were researching competitors and comparing Optimizely to competitors. This data is gold. This is amazing. This is exactly what I was looking for. Now I know which accounts I should focus this end of the year campaign towards. And this is where I brought in Drift. So what I did is I looked at the last 180 days of true intent data. I exported it to a Google Doc. I filtered out any unwanted accounts like customers, or this campaign was North America, so I filtered by North America accounts only, and I was left with 176 in-market accounts. So I created a Drift bot. You can see the picture here. It was personalized by SDR owner with their name and photo. And I designed it to pop up whenever these 176 accounts were on our website, and immediately ask if they were interested in learning about Optimizely and ask if they wanted to book a meeting. The reason why I ask these accounts to immediately book a meeting is because I know they are familiar with Optimizely. They're at least familiar enough with experimentation tools, because thanks to TrustRadius, I know that they've been doing research. They're to some extent already bought into experimentation. And so my hypothesis was these accounts are more likely to take a meeting with us because they're already doing their own research. So I launched the playbook, didn't know how it was going to go, didn't know if we were going to get any engagement from this. We're all about test and learn at Optimizely. So this was an experiment and we were going to see how it went. And I'm super pleased with the results so far. We've had 11 meetings booked using this playbook and the intent data. And 4 of those meetings were sales accepted opportunities, which is pipeline. This is what our SDRs are gold on. And we even had one source close one deal from this playbook that was one of the fastest deal cycles ever. It closed in 1 day, which completely validated my hypothesis that these accounts were ready to talk to sales.